So today's comment is, what are the most effective skills to use? Now, I'm gonna let you know my most effective skills to use, and I feel the best way to go about it in the box and also the wing, because we need to separate in the box skill moves and wing play skill moves. So yeah, let's get to that. I'll show you guys highlights in the end about everything that I talked about, but first we gotta go through the main important things. All right, so let's start off with in the box skill moves. I tend to lean on moves that finish fast and also keep the ball close. So what moves are those? We have the ball roll scoop. Do you see how close the ball is stuck with the feet? There's also a couple others. There's this one where finishes quick, right? It finishes fast and the ball stays close. There's also another one, which is this move. The ball stays really close. It's really nice. You know how OP it is. There's the reverse, which we all know how good that one is. And yeah, just I like to choose moves that stay close to the feet. There's also certain angles of the Migiti cancel. What the? This one, for example, is fast as well. So there's a lot of different things that you can do in the box, but make sure you figure out which ones keep the ball close so you can maneuver in here, because look how tight it is. You got to figure out moves that just don't take the ball too far away. But we're not done. We got even more that's gonna, take it to the next level. Now, one of the biggest things for in the box scaling and in the box movement is the LB, and that is to stop in place and skill. Since we know I've talked about this, right? But here's the thing. You need to know also how to combo into an LB stop. And there's certain moves that I feel just have more consistency, and that is the roulette. RB roulette. So if you hold RB and you do a roulette and you tap LB, it's a lot more consistent, in my opinion, to get a stop, a nice good stop. I use this one a lot. LB, boom, and then I just tap it. I spam it, bro. You can also hold it, but I like to spam it. Maybe not good for my controller, but as you can see, a lot of those LB stops are what's really good in the box. Literally, it's probably the most broken thing. So if you can find a way to do skill moves, boom, do this one. See how this is why I don't do the elastico. You see how far that ball went? That's why I didn't mention the elastico in the beginning, guys, because it's really inconsistent. Sometimes it go too far, or sometimes it go short. I only stick with moves that I like that, for example, that keep the ball close, that can do an LB right after. All right, now let's move on to the wing play. Now that also means we're moving into the setups and space. Since we have a lot of space, you can do any skill move you like, really. You just got to use it in a way where you can kind of set them up to failure, give you some space. You can fool this the defender or CB, whatever it is, and you can get past them. So yeah, for the wing play, anything goes. And there's the setups that you can think of are pretty much up to you. Wing play, there's a lot of step or speed boost. That's people's number one go. And there's also the borrow scoops, which are very good on the wing. But let's say you're going against a good player and a borrow scoop ain't enough, man. This guy's really good at defending. There's one combo that I like to use, and that is a borrow scoop into a chop, for example. That's going another level above, and that is a setup, because with the moment you do a borrow scoop, if someone's really good, he already knows it's coming, and he's like, oh, he doesn't got anything else, psych, and then his player keeps going. Another crazy combo right there. But again, this one's up to you to go into game and figure out what combos you like. For example, you could do do I have enough time? You could do dang it. Oh, well, we leave it at that. You know what? Let me show you guys this one. For example, you can do the hocus pocus, that one that I showed before, to a fake shot. You get me? Disgusting, right? So there you go. That's the hocus pocus, the fake shot. There you go. All right, let's go to the first clip, and pretty much everything I just talked about, I did in that clip alone. So I didn't need to do the skill move, but I wanted to show you how effective it is. So I did the RB roulette straight into an LB touch, because that's how I feel is the most effective way to stop, right? And as soon as I get there, right, I do a reverse. Boom. Keeps the ball close. It's rapid. Fast. Boom, boom, boom. In and out. That's the kind of move that you want. Also, it's very tricky, man, because I'm coming in with an RB roulette. Like, he thinks I'm cutting in already, but no, I just tap LB, stand still, reverse, boom. Disgusting. All right, moving on to the next clip, and it's the exact same thing. He fell for it twice, I think. This is I don't know, first or second time, but yeah. You see how effective it is, man, and it's mostly everybody will fall for it unless they're pros. And even then, you can slip one through probably if you do it right, the perfect timing. I've seen it happen in pro versus pro. So yeah, this is a disgusting, obviously it's the main meta in the box. If you know how to do this like to perfection, you can score with just one guy if you're crazy at it. Here's another example of that same box movement. LB, boom, elastico. Now, as you saw right there, that's why I don't like the elastico, but I used it in that moment because I had a lot of space. But you see how far it took me to shoot right after. Like the delay in that was disgusting, man. Like that's why I hate it. But yeah, look at that. No, man, if anything, even the fake shot is probably better at this point than the elastico if you're moving right. So even if I wasn't even moving, the ball went too far. So yeah, this is just the cook fast again, wing play, and I still use it. I still use it, bro. So look at that. Bro, nah, bro. It's just when you do this stuff, it's pretty much like using the best gun in Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how it is. It's how I'm playing the game now. I used to play non-sweaty, non-meta, but now I'm all about, you know, the cook fast. This one's just an example of that moves are fast. So look at the timing here. Look, I did a move and I still kept the ball. The move wasn't even the best time to do it, but like, you see how narrow, how close everything stayed, that it didn't even matter if I pulled the move out. Those are the type of moves that I prefer to use. Here's some more wing play combos. Let me rewind that. Can I get that rewind? So I did a body feint into a whatever that is. Sick. You know, you can give that one a go. That one's pretty dope. Yeah, that was nasty. Hey, rewind that, bruv. Boom. Oh. Yeah, that was filthy. I did it again right here as well, man. I did a body feint down, out. That's so dirty, bro. So here's some other moves. We're in the box here, right? This was a move that takes a long time to finish, but I was going backwards. And then I use a move that finishes fast, which is that I don't even know what you call this move, bro. The second one right here. I don't know what it's called, but it's a really rapid move. And again, that's why I went for it as well. And I suggest you learn that. I forgot to mention that one, man. That one's cracked. But yeah, fellas, those are some quick examples of what I go for. Maybe other people use different skill moves, but I prefer to use the short ones, the quick ones, and the box. And when it comes to wing play, I try to find setups. And if not, I use a lot of agile dribble, LB touches, you know, LB strafing, agile, a lot of mixing of everything. So you really gotta know the ins and outs. But that I feel if you start to focus on stuff that I told you in the video about, maybe the shorter, quicker skill moves in the box, you can figure some things out right there that work for you. So all right, guys, catch you later. Peace.